Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Nerf God. This is the ninth video of the series that we are doing on Valorant agents, and I am hoping that you have been learning from all the videos that I have made so far. In this video we will take a look at the agent named Cypher, and everything about him is all about deciphering location of your enemies. So without further delay, let's get started. So before the in-depth video, let's take a look at all the abilities that Cypher possesses. First one is Trapwire. Now Trapwire is an ability which can be placed between two walls where Cypher will know the location of the enemy crossing that wire. So if enemy has crossed the position where it was placed, Cypher will get to know for a shorter period of time the location of that enemy. Second one is Cyber Cage, which is kind of a cage which works as good as a smoke, but in that enemies also get slowed a little bit. And the interesting part is Cypher can detonate it, or it gets auto detonated when enemies crosses or reaches it. The signature ability is Spycam, where Cypher can actually put a camera on the wall where he can look at different angles without even revealing his position. But by the way, this spy cam can be shot down. The last one is neural theft, where Cypher can steal the position of his enemy's allies from a dead corpse. So let's say enemy is dead in front of him, he can use his ultimate to know all the whereabouts of other players of the enemy team who are still alive. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a in-depth look at all these abilities. Alright, let's select Cypher. Now Cypher has interesting abilities. Almost all his abilities is to provide information to him as well as his teammates, right? And he's kind of a defensive characteristic where he can utilize his abilities and hold on a site and strengthen the defense of your team. So for example, the second one is this cage which he can throw, and he can detonate them as well at will, or whenever someone gets inside it, it gets detonated. So for example, I detonate this, the bot cannot see me and cannot and is not able to shoot me from there. It also slows the enemy down. This is the first ability, which is your trapwire. So it's like a trap you can place on between two walls. It's a thin line which is kind of invisible to your enemies, and if they're charging towards some location, they will not be mindful of it, and they can actually hit that, and you know the location of your enemies easily. The third signature ability is the camera. So you can place camera and have vision without even peeking into any area. So I'm just standing here looking at myself and this bomb getting detonated. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, all the abilities of him are pretty interesting. So for example, I'll give you one example. Let's say you are rushing towards a site. Let's call it a site B. You're rushing towards site B. You might just put this between the mid door walls, so that anyone coming from C area can not detect it and hit it, and you will know that someone is charging from behind, and you are prepared to actually take on that enemy, right? So interesting thing, but the only thing is, if enemy is too close and mindful of it, he can actually destroy that. The second one, obviously, which spoke about it, the cage, it's pretty neat. The cage has gives zero visibility to enemies, kind of the smoke itself. And this camera you can utilize. Let's say you are holding one site, you can actually hide in a location and have your camera up on the wall to see if enemy is charging into your site or not. The interesting part of all these abilities are that you can actually collect them back and have the ability restored. So let's say you are on the site and these abilities are not utilized, so you can go ahead and collect them and move to the other side where the enemies are actually charging towards, right? So interesting abilities. The ultimate is where Cypher can decipher the location of enemies by reading it from from a dead enemy. So let's say someone is dead in front of you, you can use your ultimate and decipher the location of all other hidden enemies. So I think Cypher is an interesting character. You guys play it up, enjoy with this character, and let me know if you how did you perform. I'm linking a video to show you how the ultimate of Cypher works, and that will give you an interesting idea. So as you can see, he throws the hat, the ultimate, and that reveals the position of other two enemies at C long. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up, do share it with your friends, and do subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. We will see you in the next video of the next agent, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Bye bye for now.